Well, Kevin, I want an apology.
I'm sorry.
What did I apologize? What am I apologizing for?
You should know why you're apologizing to me. Because you thought I lost that crayfish and I didn't.
The what?
You thought I lost that thing in the fish tank and I didn't. He was still in there. You were talking all that shit the other day.
A fish?
I was.
No, I bought
Crawfish.
a crayfish.
Yeah.
And like the first night I put it in there, and then I woke up the next day and I couldn't find it. And like, I mean, I turned like the whole fish tank apart. Like I was like, oh, I wonder where it went. And I went, it may have gotten out, because I guess they can like climb out. So like I spent like I spent the whole day like looking through my room. I'm like, well, it's not in here. So if it got out, it's out here somewhere, or the cat ate it. So Kevin was giving me shit about it. I can't believe you let it. You lost it. And the other day I woke up and it was still in there.
It was on your face.
Yeah, it was on my face. I was like,
I
oh, that's
legit
Ethan.
was scared that would happen. You're like,
We were fishing those out of the creek.
He's pretty cool. He's red.
Nice.
I did a video. Like, does anybody know Coyote Peterson on YouTube?
sounds familiar.
Never heard of him.
He's just like an animal.
Oh,
guy.
he like gets bit by the most
Yeah.
the like
right.
things
Bit,
that get
stung, yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So the kid.
What's
So
his-
we were in the creek, catching stuff, and pulled out a crayfish, and they immediately say, "Daddy, you should get pinched by this thing." And that wasn't enough. We had to video it, so that was fun.
Yeah, this
I
guy
don't think
looks.
you know what fun is.
Yeah, I don't. I do all the not fun things.
How many YouTube videos views does he get?
Like a lot. He was on
Oh,
Good
yeah.
Mythical Morning.
He's
I know
been
that.
all over the place. You should watch it sometime.
I mean, I probably won't, but
You gotta see just one.
I watched him on Good Mythical Morning. That counts, right?
No.
Sure. What did he get stung by there?
I don't
Red.
remember.
it doesn't get that many views. Oh, this is also the wrong. Yeah, I know. I mean,
Hey, speaking of animals, does anybody want a beef fact?
Yeah, look at
This
that
one-
transition.
also on the wrong YouTube channel.
Professional. I wasn't in radio for. Never mind. So this one probably seems like, yeah, okay, we know that, but I got like a little story to tie along into it. So bees have a crazy sense of smell. They have 170 specialized receptors for odor, which allows them to know which types of flowers have pollen and nectar in them. So, yeah, cool. We knew that, right? Yeah. But so we were mixing up some sugar water for the bees. This was like 2 or 3 days ago. Heading into winter, we're trying to help them since all the flowers are dying. And I mixed some up outside, and what you do is you boil the water, you put the sugar in the bin, you pour it in, you mix it up, and you got to put a handful of hay down in there. Well, I didn't get the hay right away, so when I came back out, there were like a bunch of bees drowning, and I was like freaking out.
Oh, no.
So I got them all out and got it taken care of. Well, the next day, I'm like, well, I'm not going to do that outside again. So we had the bee sugar all mixed up in the kitchen, and then we've got a sunroom. So there's like two double glass doors, and we had the outside double glass doors open, the inside closed, and the bees were smelling the sugar water that we mixed inside of the house, and flew up to the inner doors and were crawling inside. Like they were managed to squeeze in the middle of it to get into the house to get the bee sugar. It was crazy. And I'm like in the kitchen trying to get the sugar water out, and there's bees just buzzing around in the kitchen.
Oh, my gosh.
So I just thought that was pretty amazing. I mean, we assume there are bees, so they're coming from across the field into the kitchen, and it's nuts.
Nice. I didn't realize that they were that good at smelling.
Yeah, I mean, 170 receptors. I don't know how many humans have, but
3.
3. So I mean, just crazy
So
amount.
Did a farmer with really loose skin show up and demand some of your sugar water?
God, we'll save that beef fact for next week.
Did Kevin and
we have
Ryan not
400.
get that reference?
400.
Yeah, we have 400.
Oh well, pathetic bees.
fuck you, bees.
Yeah, fuck you, bees.
Also, the title of the video that Kaido Peterson was on is called "What's Biting Me?" Game.
Oh, fun.
So,
Yeah.
You ever see that there's that guy, I don't remember, like, it's like the scale of, like, how painful a bite is. I don't remember what that's called.
I know what you're talking about.
But the dude, like, he's still alive. He still does it today. Like, he'll just get bit by, like, oh! He let a fucking... Why would you do that?
I know
Yeah.
visual medium. I know.
He let that, like, fucking...
Snapping
turtle bite his hand.
Yep. I think he's a moron, Chris. I think you should stop watching him.
Yeah. You're teaching your kids
I
all
haven't
the bad...
watched them in a while.
Your kids be like, yeah, I saw Kaido Peterson this. Let me this alligator bite my hand.
Yeah, they've moved on from that. They watch like FGTV and video game channels now. So anyhow, let's jump back into our
Funhouse.
game. Last week, you guys managed to escape from the creature killing Rezyl, and you were about ready to head out when you decided you might want to swing by and grab a spare ship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was
that's all that
another.
And that's all that happened.
Yeah, there was another big thing that happened, I think. Wasn't there?
I leveled up, actually.
Oh.
That is a big thing that
That
happened.
had to have been it. It was Ryan
Yep.
leveling.
Yeah,
up.
I
Yeah,
leveled up.
I
I'm level
forgot.
10 now.
I am curious because you now got your second fighting style.
Mm-hmm.
Which fighting style did you choose? Because you were thinking of doing the thing where you run up and stab them and shoot them and stuff.
I
like
can already
that.
do that.
Yeah, but you get bonuses to. There's a fighting style that has bonuses to that.
Yeah. I didn't take that one.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
I know which one you're talking about, though.
I forget what it's called.
I think run and gun, I believe, is what you're trying to say.
Probably.
Hit and run might have been the one I'm thinking of.
So you want to share
Yeah.
the juicy details on your level up there, Ryan, or
Yeah.
save them?
No. I just my second style. I just picked hunter.
Makes sense.
Yeah. You're a master of hunting all sorts of creatures from big game animals to runaway criminals and similar marks. You may use this experience as a sniper, trophy hunter, sports enthusiast, or fugitive tracer. For more focus on skills other than soldiers, your unique talents combine experience in the field with refined combat ability. I didn't really get a whole lot. It's just some, I gain additional skill ranks that can be used for perception and survival. And then I have hunt foe, which is a move action I can attempt a survival check, and I gain bonuses versus the target.
I don't think you get that immediately.
It's I think so. Level 5.
So once you're done saving the galaxy, you can zip off to the Predator planet and
then maybe
fight
I'll
him,
do-
I guess.
Your second
Yes, I
fighting
see,
style
yeah.
starts at 9
Level-
and progresses from there.
I read
Or
wrong.
10,
yes.
I mean.
Yeah, you got that hunter's expertise or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I was looking at it. It's pretty cool. It kind of makes sense with him being a sniper.
Yeah, I was debating on doing that hit run one, but I was like, but I mean, just some skill stuff. It really wasn't. I mean, it wasn't really great. I got my ability score thing as well.
Yeah.
My perception's big perception.
Oh,
Now.
what did you throw that into?
What my
Your ability
my
scores.
abilities? I think
Scores.
scores.
4.
Intelligence, Constitution, Dex, and Strength.
Forgot that's the way Starfinder works.
Yeah, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Just stuff to boost my. I have 100 stamina now.
Also, I realized twice in that fight, I had an ability that I forgot to use.
Uh-oh.
Happens to the best of us. What was it?
It was it's a feat I took. I literally said it in the episode previous. And I was like, where you punch someone and then you make an intimidate check to make them off target, which is -2 to AC or something. Oh, well, we beat it.
Better luck next time. So the party sitting inside this elevator, this ancient Kishali elevator music is playing. Bum, ba, 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 da, bum, ba, da, ba, da, ba. And you're ascending.
Well, I'm taking that
I would
and
say
just
it
looping it.
looping. Yeah, that's
New
gonna be
ringtone. Thank you, courtesy me.
Can you have that less loud and the background of the whole time we're riding up?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, I did put elevator music on the way down.
Nice.
We have better music now.
Yeah, I
though,
forget
so.
what it's called.
Elevator music.
Anywho, I'm a girl now.
Congratulations for making that transition. That's pretty huge.
I can see Rezyl as you're going up the elevator, refixing your suit.
Yeah, I think that'll be uncomfortable now, right? Your armor shouldn't even fit because you got bigger.
Yeah. I mean, it's magic, so I don't know. I don't know how magic works.
Not like that.
Maybe.
It's going to be like when people take corsets off and all their skin finally gets to breathe.
Yeah.
So it takes you about 90 or so seconds for this thing to ascend. Elevator comes to a halt. You kind of, your stomach feels like it kind of floats for a second as everything catches up to the elevator stopping, and the doors slowly shift open. In front of you, you see this massive hangar bay, like the one where you docked your ship, and in the center of it, you see this ship. It's red. It's got skulls all over it. You also see a couple of security robots floating near the nose of it.
Oh.
And as the doors open, they turn to face you.
Darn it.
Roll
This ship
initiative.
was dope as hell, though.
I give them a kiss.
Is this what you is?
Rezyl all of a sudden is attracted to robots.
Yeah.
Oh, I did forget to mention that I was going to take, before we moved in, I was going to take a 10-minute rest to
Serum of healing.
regain my stamina. I forgot to say that last episode and forgot to do it on my sheet.
It sounds like you didn't do it then.
I
I didn't mention it or do it on my own character sheet.
But I'm gonna do it.
But I'm
now.
doing it now, but it happened before.
Okay, let me get some initiatives here. Rezyl.
He didn't even roll it.
Didn't even roll it. All right, that's a 1 for Rezyl. Rats, what do you got?
I'm rolling 15 on the die. That's a modified 20 for my initiative.
20. Okay, let's see, where is Sev? Where did Sev go? There we go. Sev, what do you got?
23.
23. And Raquel.
I really don't even want to say. It's a 3.
A total of a 3.
Yes.
Well, that beats Kevin's 1, so we're good.
No, I got a 21.
Nope. DM said 1.
Well, DM sucks.
GM.
You guys go ahead and take care of these robots. I'll be out in a few.
All right, let's sort these bad boys, make sure this did it right. So I got Sev with a 23, Rats with a 20, Rezyl with a 21, and Raquel with a 3. Cool. Way to go, Hero Labs. You get a token.
Yay.
All right, so these doors open. Sev, you see these 2 robots hovering in front of you, and you're first to go from the back of the elevator.
Yeah, Sev's kind of like he's like relaxing against like the back wall, and he had his arms crossed, and like the door opens up. He's like, oh shit, and like he's gonna draw his new rifle. What are you drawing?
You drawing
Oh,
it?
thanks. I'm drawing. Kevin's drawing it
He's
for me.
literally
good visual.
drawing it.
My new disruption rifle, and he's
Well,
going.
if it's just a funny gag for us if you guys don't mention anything.
Oh.
Yeah, or we could throw you under the bus and mention it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So yeah, he's gonna like blow by Rats. He's like, "Pardon me, Cap," and he's gonna get in line to take a shot at the robot on the left. So let's take care of that. That'd be cool, right? Let's crit and just kill this thing now.
Do it. I dare
I agree
you.
with that statement.
How about a 26 EAC
26 will do.
for 24 damage?
All right, 24
Nice.
damage.
Gotta
What kind
remember
of
how much?
weapon is this again?
It is a disruption or a minor disruption rifle, and it is sonic damage.
Okay. So you hit this thing, and it just, you can see all these like smaller arms like dangling from it. It's like it has these different pieces of equipment that it could do various tasks with, and you just see them rattle and stiffen as it's hit with this sonic energy. Now it is Rezyl's turn.
Rezylina.
Same name. I am going to run up and punch. 5,
Rats.
10, 15, 20.
What's he do?
Run up and punch rats.
Oh.
I'm going to the other robot.
To the right of
Not
the
one
ship.
that's to the right of the ship. It's a little low. Man, math is not my strength. 25 to hit KAC.
That's a hit.
2 6s. Hell yeah. So that's 34 slashing damage.
34
God.
slashing. So you run up, swipe down, and you dent the outer hull of this thing pretty significantly. Sparks start flying off of the antenna at the top of it. It is Rat's
that's-
turn.
That's all they did?
Rat steps out of the elevator, pulling out his disruption pistol, and he kind of like hip fires it, like he like does a quick draw at the one that Sev is shooting at. And I kind of got a picture in my head. I don't know if you guys remember that dubstep gun video. Was that I think it was a Freddie Wong video, or maybe.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Isn't there a dubstep
Dubstep gun in Saints Row 4.
Saints
yes.
Row 4? I thought I was thinking maybe Borderlands 2.
Nope, that's not what I'm thinking. But anyway, that's what I imagine when me and Sev are just like blasting these robots with
Oh, it's
like,
like
sound
sonic
waves.
damage.
Yeah, that's a 23 to hit.
That's a
EAC.
hit.
That's 11 sonic damage.
All right. Hip shot. Pounding this thing with more sonic damage. It seems to seize up. So as you're standing there firing the shot off, you see a couple of creatures exit the ship.
Hell yeah.
Oh, what are those?
Oh.
More sacrifices.
You see a couple of more of these shade spawns come out. You've counted this plenty of times. So, let me make sure I got the movement here. All right, so one of them is going to move right up to Rezyl, or Sev. The other one's going to move to Rezyl, but I'll save that for his turn. All right, so he's going to take a shot, swiping the old incorporeal hand.
Oh, you're attacking me.
Yes, that is going to be a 24 against your EAC.
Yep.
So he reaches out and puts his arm right through your armor on your shooting arm and does 8 points of damage.
How
the
dare you.
Second shade spawn's going to move over and get next to Rezyl and also reach out with this ghostly hand, black energy emanating off of it. I don't think I got it. It's 20 EAC.
Nope.
All right, so he comes out and is unable to connect. Rezyl shucking and jiving. Now
Hell yeah.
it's the bot's turn. The one on the left that Rezyl and Rats have engaged. It rights itself, seems to shake off the attack. It's going to move around to the outside, away from Rats, to the edge of the room. Actually, a little more, so it can get a clear shot. He's going to fire its laser at Sev. All right, so that is going to be a 28 EAC.
Yep.
All right, so you see this laser hanging down from underneath of it fire up bright red and shoots out this laser beam and does 9 points of fire damage.
Oh, I have fire resistance, I think. Is it resistance? Yeah, I have 10 fire or energy resistance for fire, yeah.
Okay, so it's like invigorating for you then, because you don't feel any
Doesn't
of it.
do anything. Yeah, I don't get anything.
Okay.
Oh, it finally came in handy.
All right, second maintenance bot looked like its laser was going to fire, but then Rezyl moved up, so it's going to take a full attack, 2 slams with the various metal implements on it. First one is going to be a miss with 15.
You're never going to get to use that ability, Kevin.
Ever.
Second
The
one
one time.
is a 22 against your KC.
Nope.
All right, Rezyl's too quick. Raquel, who is not too quick, you're up.
Thank you.
Damn.
Take that, loser.
that 3 initiative.
She kind of was leaning against the side of the elevator with like her leg kicked up, and then she's like, "Oh, wait, already?" And she runs to the doorway, just outside of the doorway of the elevator, sees all these enemies, and casts Hurl Force Disc. And she's going to first target the robot up by Rezyl right now. That is a 22 to hit on the robot.
That is a hit.
That's going to be 11 points of damage.
Force.
Force damage, yeah. And then it will target the shade right next to it. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 on the shade. That's AC. Let me double check. That is a hit.
That's going to be 10 points full force damage.
Full force damage.
Full force.
Now, what's the range on it? It can hit creatures within Like a certain
all right.
range, right?
Yeah.
Just wanna make sure you got
I don't
this
think
here.
I don't think it can actually get the other two. But yeah, because it fizzles out, it only has 15 feet in between them, and I think that shade's just outside of reach.
Yeah, it's 20 feet
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
All right,
But-
so it's like spinning towards the third one and just disappears.
Yeah. Like a ball of fire with like the sparks around it, and then you just see it fizzle out.
All right, good first round. Second round, Sev.
I'm kind of in a pickle here, aren't I?
No, we're in a space station.
Oh, damn. I always get those two confused.
It's Pickle Sev.
Look at me, rats. I turned myself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Why would you do that? And also, how did
can't
you
get
do that? I got a serum of pickles.
I got a
shift.
serum of pickle change. Change shape into pickle. I think if I take a guarded step, it'd still provoke, wouldn't I?
No,
Yep.
not with a guarded step.
From shooting is what you're saying.
From
right?
shooting, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Unless you guarded step into the corner here. It looks like there's a rounded edge in
Oh,
Like
yeah.
right where the elevator is.
yeah. Right. Oh wait, no, the entrance is in the front, right?
Yeah, it's right where Raquel is.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, no matter where you go.
That's
you-
all walls.
Unless
White walls.
I guess you could go right here, but you would be squeezing.
I have mobility. I could probably just try to get out of it.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, so he's gonna. I know this will provoke, but Sev's gonna move. 5, 10. He's gonna move 15 feet away, right next to rats.
Okay.
Just try to give himself some space. He's been cornered too much lately.
All right, so you said you had an ability to avoid the attack, or I get to take it?
No, I just you can take it. I just have mobility, so I
Okay.
get plus 4
Oh,
AC.
mobility. Okay, gotcha. That is. Let's see. Get onto the shade spawn here. That's going to be a 29 case EAC.
Yep.
All right. So as you're moving away, you take 7 points of acid damage underneath the armor because this thing can just go right through, and you can just feel your skin burning.
Ugh.
Okay. I guess. Do I still do half damage to the shades with my current weapon? Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at the bot again because I feel again like just because these things don't do a whole lot of damage in comparison. So I'm gonna deal with these robots first. 23 AC against that the robot in the back there.
23 is a hit.
That's another 24 points of damage.
Sonic.
Yes, Sonic. So more wubs from the gun.
Okay, you see more sparking. It seems like the red light at the front of it, like some kind of eye, like starts flickering in and out. All right, it is Rezyl's turn. You've got a shadow to the north, and you've got this robot just next to the shadow.
I'm going to full attack the robot. That is 29 against KAC
Yup.
and a 25 against KAC.
Yup.
Look at that. That's damage. That's what we call damage.
That's damage.
That's, let's see, 27 damage on the first attack,
Alrighty.
and
I mean, you're probably gonna kill it.
31 damage on the
Jeez.
second
Tell me
attack.
what happens when you crush this thing.
The first one like takes off one of its legs that it has there, and then he just bats it on the ground like a volleyball.
Spike?
And then
Or not spike, what is it? I don't know terms.
yeah, you're right. That's right. You got
Is
it right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I take a 5-foot step. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. Sorry. I take a 5-foot step diagonally away from the shade. Or a guarded step. I'm sorry.
All right, taking extra care to get
I
back away
can't.
from
I
this
can't.
thing.
I'm an idiot. I'm an
said,
idiot.
didn't you
I can't
full
do that.
attack?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah.
I don't have the thing on anymore. Turn it
How
off.
long does...
All right. Oh, the haste circuit. Okay, so yeah, you
Yeah.
put all your effort into this. Rats, you see this robot bounce, slide along to the east, and land over here by this light. It just illuminates the fried circuitry exposed through the hull of this thing, and it's your turn.
Okay, well, everybody naturally stacks up on top of each other, which is not great for positioning. So Rats is going to try and get away from everyone else.
I realized when I let go, I was like, oh shit. I didn't.
Rats runs up, carefully skirting between these shades, getting up closer towards the nose of the ship, getting out of the front of this hangar area where all of the enemies are bunched up. And since we're just trying to pick people off, he's gonna take another shot with his disruption pistol at the robot, this little flying drone. That is a 26 against EAC.
More than adequate.
Come on, sparkly dice.
I assume it was not good.
That's 2 1s on my dice.
Oh no!
So that's 7 sonic damage. Minimum
Big.
damage.
All right,
That's a bum.
chipping in though, taking care of it. So you're up by the nose of this ship. Kind of imagine it's got to catch your eye a little bit, being the tech guy. Now it is the Shade's turn.
Rats is definitely like he's in the combat, but he's also kind of like scoping out parts of the ship that he like notices and likes. So his attention split between the combat and the tech.
All right, it is the Shade's turn. So let's see, it's got Rats to the north. This is the one to the west side of the bay. So it's got Rats to the north.
Hasn't taken any damage.
Yeah, has not taken any damage. It's got plenty of guys to go after here. I'm gonna just decide with the dice roll to see who's gonna go after.
So it does.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Can we just eschew the dice
I
roll?
guess.
All right, so I'm gonna do 1, 2, Des, 3, 4, Steph, 5, 6, Rats.
And it's going after Dez.
No, the dice gods won't let me. It's going after Rats today.
What?
Oh.
So hovers over towards Rats. Seems like it's taken up a defensive position. You're going up to the ship. It doesn't like that. So for that, incorporeal touch is a 20 against your EAC.
It's a miss.
Right.
He reaches out and Rats like jumps up in the air like kind of sideways, like rolling over his hand as he like just reaches out.
Is he slow motion like matrixing this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's the other Shade's turn as Rats is flipping through the air. It's going to full attack Rezyl.
Do it.
All right, let's see. That is a 22 against your EAC.
Nope.
Second
Get outta
attack. So it reached out with one arm and just as it's about ready to touch you, it seems like it phases out before blinking back in. The second one is a 20. Always forget the -4. It's a 23 against your EAC.
Miss.
All right.
Get out of here.
Blinking in and out of this plane of existence. All right, so it's the other maintenance robot's turn. Got hit with Rats, but it's got Raquel lined up, so it's going to make a beeline over towards Raquel. All right.
Oh, butts.
Going to take an old slam. It's going to be the slam. Okay, that's a 30 against your KAC.
Oh, that'll do it.
Okay, I rolled a 1 on that dice, but that's still 12 points of damage as this metal arm just bashes you in the rib cage.
Like,
Now it's your turn, Raquel.
yeah. She stumbles a little bit from that hit and takes a guarded step back. I already had the static arc pistol out from before, so after that guarded step, she goes and tries to shoot this thing. How dare it come and slam me! All right, that is a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 9 points of damage.
9 points. All right, the light on the front where it's looking at you through, it just keeps blinking in and out even more and more. And you can just see like error messages, like it's just like saying these like random things over and over again. Clearly it's in a state of distress.
That's what you get. That's karma.
Round 3, Sev.
Seeing as Raquel's probably got that robot handled, Sev's gonna turn his attention to the shade that's attacking rats. So he's just gonna take a shot from here. I was gonna try to move, but I really couldn't get anywhere thought provoking, I don't think. So
Yeah, you could. Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
So yeah, I know this isn't gonna probably do a whole lot of damage, but any damage is damage, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been lied to.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Oh, natty 20.
Oh.
I think they're immune to crits though, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah, me
I
too.
don't think they are.
The shades? I thought they were.
I'm gonna double check here real quick.
The crit's gonna be like all of your damage goes through.
Are incorporeal immune to crits?
I'm looking here. It says undead immunities and incorporeal.
The one thing that kind of kills me about this new weapon is it uses 5 charges per shot, so I get 9 shots per
Oh
battery.
wow.
So undead doesn't say that it's incorporeal or immune to crits. Okay, yeah, incorporeal creatures immune to crits.
Does it still double damage or no?
No,
Okay.
yeah, you can't crit it.
That's stupid. 21 damage. So
10.
yeah, 10 damage.
All right, you see the shape of this thing like shimmer, almost like you're looking at it through like over the top of a fire and the heat.
Yeah, so like he oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, you can see it kind of wave like it's behind like a heat source, and you can just see the body shaking back and forth as you're hitting it with this gun.
Like, rats, cover your ears, and he like sends like sonic waves over.
Rezyl.
Wonderful.
I can't do much. Knowing that I can't punch these guys, I'm going to do something fun and do very little damage. I'm going to shoot my laser eye.
Okay.
Last time you just rolled a natural 1, so
I mean, par for the course, really. I think after the fact, I realized that the range on it is reach, so I can only shoot the laser eye when I'm next to the person.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I'm assuming that means I won't get an attack of opportunity, but I don't know.
I mean, do you have to use your hands at all to activate this thing?
It doesn't say.
Like, if it's just like thought activated, then I would say no, because there would be like I wouldn't see you letting your guard
there's
down.
no trigger or something to pull. Yeah. So let's see what happens.
Oh god.
I thought that was a 1. Jesus. 22 against EAC.
Yup.
How about 9 points of fire damage? Yeah.
There you go.
How about that?
That's delightful.
All right, and then I'm gonna take a guarded step back, a Rooney.
All right, Rezyl letting off that the eye laser, stepping back. Rats.
Rats lands from his sweet, like, corkscrew flip that he did last round. And as he lands, like, in just a very smooth motion, he, like, goes down, slides a leg back, and then with his leg that's forward, he pushes himself back 5 feet, like, all in one swift motion, slides back. And then raises his gun back up and tries to blast this shade in the face. That's good. That's a 17 on the die. It's a 31.
Something.
Yep, you got it.
it's pretty good.
All right, sparkly dice. Don't do this to me again. 12 damage. So 6 sonic damage to the shade.
All right, yeah, these guys are so nasty with their half damage here all the time. but they're half here, half not. Okay, it's the Shade's turn that's engaging Rats. So Rats is going to slide forward. Or Rats. The Shade is going to do a sweet flip and land in front of Rats. And reach out to try to touch him.
No, they've got sweet flipping powers. We're doomed, everyone. Retreat! They could do sweet flips too.
It was at this moment that Rats realized. It's 27 EAC.
That one will hit for sure. He's just so taken back by the sweet flip. He just like takes. He doesn't even react. He just takes the hit. Like.
That's 8 damage as what you presume are feet come into contact with the ground.
Greatest.
Weakness. Someone else that can do sweet flips. As it like reaches in and touches his chest.
It's so weird.
Rats went through puberty.
All right, it's the other Shade's turn, and this one is going to move towards Rezyl. And it doesn't seem to be stopping as it passes through you. Comes out the other side, and it goes into the elevator and disappears through the floor.
It's like, I have a business meeting on floor 8.
And it seems to have vanished for now. The robots.
Good.
It is the robot's turn. You see the red light on the front turn blue as it seems to be doing some sort of diagnostic. And it is going to use an ability called Nanite Repair. So it's going to get a little bit of that damage back. After it gets done, you see that red light turn back to, or you see the blue light turn back to red, and it's going to move close, get right up in Raquel's face, and that is its turn. Raquel, what do you do?
She takes another guarded step back and levels her gun. And before she shoots, she's like, I don't think so. Noticing that this thing's trying to repair itself. And she takes another shot. That'll be a 22 to hit for EAC.
Tell me that damage.
That is full damage, but it would have killed it, but probably not now. It's 10.
All right. Here we go. All right, so right back into, you seen that red light start flickering again. It's round 4, Sev. Got this thing like 5 feet from you.
Yeah, I don't really like that. So I'm going to take a guarded step up where I'm like right under like the nose of the ship. I guess I'll just take a shot, try to end the suffering of this robot if they can suffer.
Let me put you out of your misery.
Yeah. It's a 25
Yup.
for 19 damage.
All right, and you hit it, and it flies into the elevator and kind of like powers down.
And goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes up.
Or goes down.
Sev goes going down.
Okay, yes, and you're standing like right under the nose of the ship, so it's probably like 4 feet above your head as you're under the end of the ship. Rezyl, you just had this shadow like pass right through your body. Probably took your breath away.
Take my breath away.
Like do a shiver.
Yeah.
Quick recap. These shadow creatures can't take any kind of kinetic damage, right?
No.
Or am I wrong?
It's got to be energy.
Okay. Rezyl is going to run over towards the corner, 25 feet. He's going to, on the way, he's going to pull out.
You didn't hear me say it earlier, but you said he slams the thing down. I went, sheet.
Yeah, whatever. And then they are going to pull out the rad cannon, and if it is shot from this corner here, Chris, it'll only get the guy, right?
Yeah, and the ship.
And I'll shoot the ship too. That's fine.
Rats is
I don't
gonna
care
be like-
about the stupid
Rats
ship.
is going to be pissed.
No!
Yo, Carolyn, we can pincer maneuver.
This is worse than forcibly changing someone's sex.
Well, it's only a 19 against EAC.
Only? Well,
Yeah.
I guess I have to give you a hit then.
Hell yeah. Take that, Shade. It's only 16 points of fire damage.
Only 16 points.
Was that halved or?
No.
Okay. So you hit this creature, you kind of like burn away part of the shadow as it's illuminated with the light, and then you scorch the outer hull of the ship. Rats.
Rats recuperates after being burned in the chest, and he continues trying to back away from this thing and then shooting it. He just keeps doing this little like slide step and then like levels his gun, takes a shot. It's a 15 on the die, so that's a 29.
Mm-hmm.
29. And then we've got some sparkly dice. That's another 12 sonic damage, so 6 to the shade. He's like looking back behind him, like trying to make sure he's not cornering himself.
Yeah, as you're looking back behind you, you just see that this extends all the way to the far end of the wall at the north. You just see those large bay doors open. Doesn't appear to be anything back there.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
Opening now. Okay, so that was rats, and now it's the shade's turn. I'm gonna have it go. I'm gonna roll to see who it's going after here, 'cause it's definitely pursuing rats, but it just got blasted in the back pretty powerfully. So even is gonna be rats. Odd is Rezyl, because he's one odd fellow. It's rats. He's gliding forward, attempting to put his hand on your chest again. It's a 23 against your EAC.
That's gonna hit. And Chris,
Yeah.
I just remembered something that Adam's gonna yell at me later.
Oh yeah.
I have electric armor still, so when he hits me, it hurts him.
That's good of Adam to keep you honest.
I had that force ghost of Adam sitting there behind me going, use the electricity, Alex. So I rolled a 6 on my electricity damage, so that's 3 more electricity damage
All right.
as he touches me and burns my flesh.
All right. So he burns you for 6 points of acid damage. Seems like he's drawing a picture.
Nothing.
And you return the favor with a jolt of electricity.
Rats looks down and he's got half of a dick drawn on his chest.
Oh no!
No!
And as this thing is like shimmering in front of you, you kind of see like this skeletal face form where its face should be briefly, and then it dissipates again.
Ugh.
Yeah, I got one of those too, buddy. A
Dude.
skeleton.
Under my face.
Oh,
Yeah, let me show you. Peels all the
Oh my
skin.
god!
Ah, and then he dies.
happy birthday, Adam.
Oh yeah! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday,
Yeah,
Adam.
this, will be
like-
this is gonna be like
Well,
2 weeks later.
later.
We're recording this on your birthday,
Happy
Adam.
belated birthday. It
Dingus.
was on time, but now it's late.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is Raquel's turn.
She runs 20 feet to the west and steadies herself. Alex, you're throwing me off. She.
I think you were throwing yourself off.
Well, that's true, but she steadies herself and shoots at the shade with that static arc pistol again. And it was bound to happen. That is only a 13 to hit.
13 is going to be a miss.
I feel like she thought she steadied herself, but she was still like a little bit wobbly and shot too far over to the right.
Miss. It's round 5. Sev. Under the nose of the ship.
So yeah, it's gonna take 5 feet, like a 5 foot step to the left, just kind of get a good line of sight. And I'm running out of ammo with this rifle now, which I again is kind of obnoxious, but hey. So he's gonna shoot for it's gonna be a 25 EAC.
That is a hit.
So that's 28 damage. 14.
That's a pretty good chunk of damage, even though it's being halved. So, well-aimed shot. And it is Rezyl's turn.
He's gonna take a guarded step diagonally and shoot again with the rat cannon so he doesn't hit rats. Or does he? She. Damn it! I got a 19. I was almost a natural 20. Didn't matter because they are immune. So that's a 30-something.
That is a hit something.
Yeah. Can I get some 6s on these dice? Nope, that's a 1. That's a 4, then a 5. That is 20 fire damage.
Right.
Unhalved.
All right. So whereas this whole time you've kind of felt like it's not a light source. It's almost like it's absorbing light. So the media area around it has been kind of dark, almost like an eclipse, and it's slowly starting to brighten up as this thing is destroyed. It is Rat's turn. Seems like this thing is like really shimmering in and out of this plane now.
Rats is gonna continue his little do-si-do, back step, guarded step away, shooting his gun, which I think is almost empty. Let me double check to make sure I'm not empty. Yeah, okay, I still got a couple shots left. So Rat's gonna take a shot with his disruptor pistol. It's a 24 against EAC.
You got it.
Yes. Sparkly die. Let's get double 6s this time. He gave me double 1s earlier. It's been 3 and 4 every single time it hasn't been a 1. So that's 12 damage, 12 sonic, so 6.
It's hanging on. It's hanging on.
That's like, that's...
As its last act, you can see like the skeletal features appear again, and there's just like violently shaking back and forth unnaturally in its head. It's gonna reach out, probably for the last time, because it wants to take a little bit more of your essence before it leaves this plane.
I need that essence.
That is a 21 against your EAC.
That is a miss.
Okay, now
But
does it still take the damage?
No, it has to hit me
Okay.
to take
Oh.
the electricity damage.
Okay, so it swipes out, just misses touching you, Raquel.
is this still within range? Yes, it is. Right from where she is, she believes she did steady herself this time. She was wrong last time, and she takes a shot. That is going to be a 17 to hit. EAC.
17 exactly?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Okay, all right. Oh no, I hope this is enough. 5 points, so half 2.
So this thing's
2 points.
This thing is moving like it's going to devour rats, and it just fizzles out as it is electrified.
Take that 2 points.
Yeah, you just see it's like a billow, a cloud of smoke, just like brushes past rats, and when it dissipates, he's just standing there alone.
Aw, I'm alone.
I'm here.
Good.
Don't worry. I'm here.
I just got a cosmic feeling like God told me I was alone.
Oh,
It's because you are.
Rezyl, that's kind of mean, don't you think?
I'm sorry. It's because you are.
So, how's that going, bud?
Fuck you.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right. So I guess. Well, Cap, looks like we got a new ship.
I thought you said cat.
Well, Cat, looks like we got a new ship.
Meow. And
We got a new ship.
And I only took like 20 damage.
I only took like. What did I take?
So
15.
Rats kind of surveys this ship. Why don't you describe what we're seeing, Chris?
Oh, and also don't forget to mention there's some scuffs from Rezyl shooting at it, right?
It's just radiation. It's fine.
It's got shields. It probably didn't even do anything to the actual ship.
So you're looking at this ship. This is a smaller ship. It's about 60 feet long, probably about, let's see what this is, 30 feet wide. It seems like it's got a single engine at the back, and it's red. It's got black trim. There's skulls all over this thing. It's got what looks like a cockpit at the front end of it. There is a port on the starboard side. Seems like you have access into it. There's some landing gear down. This thing is dented, dinged. It looks like it's been repaired haphazardly throughout its lifetime. And yeah, that's what you see. Looks like it's probably no more than like maybe a 1 or 2 person ship.
Okay.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
The shades were driving the ship?
You don't know if they're driving the ship. You just know that they were. Let me double check the size of the crew there.
Yeah. How did all these people get here?
Well, I think there were multiple bays. I imagine they probably dropped them off.
There
and
was
left.
3 bays.
It's
Yeah,
There was like 4 cultists hanging on the outside of the ship.
yeah. It's like that one car in GTA where you can stay on the outside of it.
no, it's actually got a crew complement of 4. So
No.
presumably the shades don't take up much space.
Or any.
Yeah.
Can I get in the ship?
Yeah, you can access it through the port, the starboard side hatch.
Let's go check this shit out. Sav's gonna do that. And I doubt there's a map for the inside of the
Yeah,
ship.
let's refrain from asking for the map.
Where's the map?
So you step inside, and you make your way. You see that there's like to the left there seems to be like a small engineering room. To the right there is like a larger cockpit room.
Chris, do you have like the stat block for like the weapons and stuff for the ship at all?
Yeah. So if you're like looking at the computer systems, you see that it's got a light laser cannon on the front. It's got some. Yeah, that's all it has. It has a light laser cannon on the front.
Oh, this thing's worthless. That's the only weapon it has is just a light laser cannon. Huh.
Yeah, you presume like this was maybe something they had docked somehow with the potato ship that you fought earlier.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
It was one of those fighters that we were fighting against the potato ship with.
Yeah, they had better weapons though.
Bang fighter.
That's it.
Yeah, because they had like missile launchers and shit too.
You're right. You're right.
This could just be like a light assault craft like they used to transport like people into like hot zones.
Yeah.
Rezyl should know about that. He probably did that.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe.
So, question for you. Not that this is what we would decide to do, but could we sell the ship?
I mean,
Like, or recycle or salvage or anything?
I definitely think given an amount of time appropriate, we could salvage it.
Mm-hmm.
Currently,
We
we
don't
don't
have
have that time. So
Right. Well, yeah, but I'm just
eventually,
wondering.
yes.
Yeah.
But it would be after the campaign's over.
More than likely.
Yeah. So what do you want to do with this bad boy that you fought so hard for?
I'm already back in the elevator.
Rezyl's done.
I mean,
I gotta learn how to pee again.
It's the same.
wait.
Don't worry about it. Don't question it.
I'm
Let's
questioning
dig
it.
into that a little bit.
Yeah, let's go into Vesk anatomy real quick.
I'd rather
I
not.
I mean, yeah. Please don't.
So, what do we still want to take this?
Why are you thumbs downing, Kevin?
Because he was never for it. He was still salty for last week.
Remember that last ship we took that we've used so often?
That's different.
that required 2 other things to go right, and we lost the only person that could actually pilot that ship. So that one didn't work. But this one is a fully functioning ship that we could actually use.
What do you mean we lost?
We can't.
We needed somebody with a data jack, and I have to cast a spell to be able to use that other ship.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
don't remember that.
it's Eox. It was Eox, and so they have like the data jack that like they plug in. That's how they pilot that ship.
Yeah, that other ship didn't have any like manual controls. It was all through a data jack. That's why we never used it.
Oh. Gotcha.
This is an actual functioning ship that we could use.
I'd still like to use it. I mean, I know it's only got like 1 weapon, but again, still, it's still 2d4 damage that we can get like a pincer maneuver going.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's only short range, it's 5 hexes, but still, you can use this to like we can use this kind of like as a distraction craft to kind of like peel away at some shields, and then the good intent can come in and still do like the heavy hitting.
Plus, I don't know like what we're gonna face when we get through this portal, but like having this ship to like reinforce our ship if we get the chance in this other area is like good to have the actual extra parts.
Yeah. I'm still on board taking it. Like Sev's like sitting down, like he's checking all the systems, he's like running diagnostics through everything. I still want to take it.
Okay, so to like really get into the system, somebody's gonna have to hack into it.
What's that check?
Computers check.
Chris is just waiting for us to get to this point so he can say, all the computer systems are fried now.
I'll give it a shot.
No, don't touch that, because if you mess it up, then it's going to fry all the systems, or the ship's going to explode.
Oh, God.
I can't tell if this is in character or not.
This is all... Well, I mean, it's
that part,
it's the
not...
Devourer cultists, so, like... I feel like they have booby-trapped this in some way, and if you just try it, like, it might fuck everything up.
That's a fair point. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah, like, I think this is one of those checks where we need to have, like, 100% certainty that we're gonna get past any countermeasures that they have.
Well, I have no computer skill, so I can't help.
Yeah, I'm not good.
Damn, we don't have anybody that can do computers?
Man, what a
Like I
shame.
said, I have a plus 10, but
You could aid, right?
I mean, I automatically aid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I will check for any countermeasures, Chris.
Okay, so Rats pushes his way forward to the front of the cockpit. You're kind of pushing garbage and stuff aside. These guys obviously didn't care about keeping the place clean. And you're just going to do a perception check to see if you can see any countermeasures?
Yeah.
Or a computer check.
Oh, if that's the case. Oh.
I couldn't hear what you guys just said.
I said perception, but you could also do computer check.
Okay, well, obviously I'm going to do a computers check then.
And I'll aid him, which I automatically do, so.
It's 27.
You're looking at this, and you see that it looks like there are several anti-hacking systems in the way. So you feel like you could crack this, but you feel like it's going to take a lot of effort. And you do see that there is some sort of system set to some sort of like electronic trap that could electrocute you should you fail to bypass the countermeasures.
Okay. I'll make an engineering check to disable that.
I can aid it, or if you want me to.
Is that something I can do, Chris?
Yeah, you can give it a shot.
Is that a successful aid, Ryan?
Yes, I got a 19.
35 engineering?
DC 35.
Oh, wow.
Hey! So I can imagine, like, Sev's like, I can help, and you're like, all right, don't hit any buttons. Like,
Don't let me electrocute myself.
Yeah. So Sev grabbed, like, rubber gloves, and he's like, all right, just grab onto these, and it'll be fine.
I'm just standing there holding Sev's hands in rubber gloves.
I always wanted this to happen, but I didn't expect it to happen like this.
Yeah, I mean, you're under the panel, and you see there's like a series of capacitors linked together, and if you were to touch them, they would discharge completely. So you're able, manipulating Sev's rubber-gloved hands, remove those.
Yeah, just reach in there.
Okay, let's hack. Time to hack.
To hack.
How many hacks do I have to make, Chris?
Just one hack at this point. You're able to bypass that.
So again, I automatically aid, so...
Sev's up there giving me diagnostic readouts as I'm, like, clacking away at my mechanical keyboard. That's a natural 20.
Nat 20.
Woo!
That's a 42. No, a 44.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you were able to successfully remove all of that lesser Yosoki's programming. You see his paws all over this code here. He had numerous protections and things installed. You were able to clear those out, no problem. You've gained full access to the ship. Just kind of give you an idea of what is on the ship. We already stated that there was a light laser cannon. You also see that this has basic shields. It's got short-range sensors, Mark II armor, Mark I defense. It does have a cargo hold. I did miss that. But yeah, and then you see just like a map of the entire system that you're currently in, and you see that they've been around to several of the facilities. As far as crew complement that you know of in the system, it looks like you've dealt with pretty much everybody. There's no manifest for any other entities. It seems like for now you've dealt with all the known cultists in the system. So at this point, you've got to feel like you are the sole inhabitants of this entire place. There's also a series of logs kind of tracing the path they took to get here. You see the audio files that they received from the cult on Castrovel. You see that these guys had left from the facility that you encountered on the asteroid. You also have data involving Ishtamak, so clearly these guys were the ones that have been moving 2 steps ahead of you the entire time, and you finally caught up with them.
That is such a relieving feeling. Like he finally caught up to them. Oh my god.
We did it.
We have their ship.
120 long episodes, but we caught up.
That's right. It only took us 2 years. We finally got you, you son of a bitch.
But this ship is now yours to command.
Blow it up.
No, you're in the elevator. Shut up.
How do we want to split this up? Raquel's like by the door of the ship. She's not all the way in.
There is one thing to consider as you're formulating your plan, and that's that you are going to have to deal with the gravitational forces as you head back. So you'll want to probably take the time to enter those gravitational computations to help you navigate. But there's a severe chance of this hull, this ship, suffering some pretty harsh damage as you travel back. So you'll definitely want an ace pilot at the helm.
So not Des, not Raquel.
I think Alex and Kevin, I think Rezyl and Rats both have like pretty much the same piloting skill. So
Plus 17.
I think Rezyl already chose that he's going, or she's going to the Good Intent.
yeah, yeah my piloting's only 10, so.
And I have a +2.
I'd imagine Rats and Rezyl would be our 2 captains, and then 1 person each to just help around.
All right,
Yeah.
Rezyl.
Yes, no?
Here's your ship.
I don't want it.
All right, well, you can walk back then.
He hits the button on the elevator, so it's going down.
Hey, Jeeves, can you lock up the ship and don't let Rezyl inside? He's got his own
Also-
right back.
Absolutely, Captain.
Also,
removing
Rezyl might
Jeeves from
look a little different.
removing Rezyl from the manifest.
Oh god. all his stuff's in there.
Raquel's a little bit iffy about riding in this new ship, but whoever wants her to go on a ship, she's fine with. And she's going to be real sad if she's the last one picked, like on a dodgeball team. Kevin's like, she's the last one picked. We already know.
Yeah.
Are they just making her sweat it out? Who are they gonna pick? Who are they gonna pick?
I think it would be useful to have the ship on the other side of the portal that we're gonna go through. And Rezyl is an equally good pilot to Rats, and Rats has a ship. So the captain of the second ship would, I mean, in my opinion, be Rezyl, but like,
That makes sense.
I don't want to force Kevin into doing something he doesn't want to do.
Oh, I don't care.
Unless it's
Sex change.
become a woman.
Exactly.
I feel like you're walking on eggshells after last week. You're like trying to be as nice as possible to
I
Kevin.
don't want, I played a prank on Kevin. I don't want to be mean to Kevin.
Right.
It's not that I'm walking on eggshells. I don't want to say like, look, bitch, get in the ship and fly it away. But it would be helpful to have this material when we get through in case we do need to upgrade the ship.
True.
Yeah.
Plus, it would be cool to have like a bunch of cultist ship parts mounted onto the good intent later. Like
gonna
when we
get
get
back
into
to,
our
like-
final fight.
We're gonna get back to Absalom with all our raider gear on. Like you're under arrest. Go no, wait.
No, we're cool.
We cool. I mean, I think not only would it be. I mean, I know it's not like doesn't have a lot of like shields and hit points and stuff, but again, like being able to use it as like just some extra like just to pester other ships so we can. So that the good intent doesn't take all of the fire would be helpful as well. Because you gotta think there's at least one more starship combat after, like in the book, I'd assume.
Yeah.
AP.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Listen, Rezyl, I know you're not happy with me, but if you fly this ship back, I will personally craft you a new serum of sex change so that you can get back to your old self.
Rezyl, she's like,
I almost said it too. I was like getting ready to say it. Sev's like in the cockpit waving at Rezyl, like going like putting his thumbs up like we got another fucking ship, bro.
I don't think it's gonna help all that much. Personally, like how did those gravitational wave rolls work? I don't even remember.
So you take.
I'm more worried about
It takes
that.
X number of hours to get back, which I roll for, and then you've got to make a piloting check every hour.
every
every
hour.
hour.
But I already figured out like that like sequencing on the way there. So like we know how we like can already get the bonus.
That was a bonus.
Yes.
I just have to put that in that like program into this ship basically.
And like
So
say if I stay with
What was the whole points again?
The whole points on this ship, 35.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else earlier. Fine. I'll go with your stupid plan.
hey, if it's stupid but it works.
It's still stupid.
But it works. Now we just gotta name it.
The bad intent.
I was looking at like some of the ship names from The Expanse.
We're gonna have a small fleet by the end of this.
Right.
We're gonna have like four like small ships.
Everyone gets their own ship.
We need to hire some crew.
We could call it Four Loco since it's a 4-person ship.
Yeah, and it's been a while since I've looked at ship stats, but
been a while.
four is the complement, like what you need to run the ship. That doesn't necessarily mean that only 4 people fit in there.
So when you say 4 people to run the ship, what does that mean?
The complement, like, so you can still pilot it with less than the complement. It's just so like here it lists engineer, gunner, pilot, silence officer. So I mean, you can still fly it without having the full complement. It's just you won't be able to use some of those things.
It doesn't take 4 sets of hands to pilot.
Yeah, but I just want to reiterate the fact, I made it sound like the ship could only hold 4 people, and that's not the case. That's the crew.
Well, that makes... Okay. Yeah, because I was still struggling to see how all the cultists and the shades were fitting on a 4-person shirt.
Well, the shades can just they can just go out and follow them in space. They don't really need to.
Yeah, do they have to actually move that fast in space because they can't sit on the ship?
Yeah, they just super fast. Oh my god.
No, actually, now that you bring that up, I was looking during that last combat, and there was an error in here for the maintenance robots. It had their speed, the climb speed was 30. For some reason, they had a climb speed, and their fly speed was like 10,000 feet.
Oh wow.
That's their ceiling.
But yeah, so we got Rezyl, and Sev's gonna ride with Rezyl.
Probably.
Unless
I mean, you
Des
and
wants to.
Sev and Rezyl have a history, so I feel like they won't have the awkward silence. Rezyl would be very annoyed with Raquel, I feel, in this tiny ship.
So would rats.
No, but now that it would be just those two, they could have like more story time, right?
So Rats is spending this time implementing our space gravitational wave algorithm into this ship.
Good choice.
Okay.
Program.
I can also aid your piloting as well.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So.
All right. Let's do this thing.
Oh, come on, buck up, bud. This is a great time for us. We have 2 ships now. 3, 2.5. One day, someone's gonna get a data jack, and we'll be able to get a data jack, and you put like a nuclear missile launcher on that motherfucker, and we're set.
And a detonation.
We just put a nuclear missile in it.
And then just launch it.
Yeah.
Smile, you son of a.
All right, so
Rezyl jumps into the ship.
Rats finishes up inputting the computations.
And Raquel makes her way to the elevator.
Hell yeah.
This is dope.
Can we like sync up comms so we can talk to each other? Is that a thing we can do?
I'd imagine so. I'd probably change our IFF tag.
Do you know what we should do in case we get separated? We have those interdimensional, like walkie-talkies or whatever. We should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we do have those. Yeah.
Who has those right now?
I had them because we found them in the last room of the previous facility.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I hand Rezyl one.
And I toss it to Sev.
Like, oh, gotta warn me if you're gonna throw something at me like that.
You have quick reflexes. I believe in you.
You know, I don't think I'll ever get used to that.
Shut up.
All right, Captain.
So yeah, you retrieve those communicators, and you spend a few minutes to link them together. And essentially you'll be able to communicate across vast distance instantaneously. So should you guys get separated, you'll be able to stay in contact.
All right.
All
We'll meet you guys back planet side.
The facility that we came from.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Meet you there.
I look at this stupid ship and see what's up with it, and I get ready.
All right, so yeah, Rats has kind of unlocked everything for you, familiarized you with the systems. You kind of wipe off the grime from the consoles, and you're able to.
This seat sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's torn in so many places. The stuffing is coming out. There looks to be like blood stains like on the stuffing itself.
I get some Lysol.
Think of it this way, Rezyl. If we get this thing back to Absalom, we can fit it out and we can make it better.
It's like the lowrider of space.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you guys are synced up,
and
you're ready to head out of this bay.
This is the best.
Rats and Raquel make their way back to the good intent, yeah?
Oh, Raquel,
and get attacked.
You're not allowed to ride with me.
What?
I'm just kidding. No girls allowed.
Then she sees like the other ship already taken off, and she's like, "No, wait!"
I'm just kidding.
be
Hop
very-
on board.
All right, so yeah, you get on, you fire up the sequence to leave. The doors, these huge doors at the far end, open up, and you make your way back to the surface. You both, I assume, who's taking the lead here?
The good intent will take the lead.
Okay.
Try and make it a little easier for the bad intent to navigate.
Yeah.
I don't like that name.
Well, that's
So the
the
good
name
intent,
now.
the flagship of
I
of your small squadron. You set your sights back on the beautiful Gate 1 controller moon. I will see you next week.
So beautiful.
Oh boy.
Evan, you're the captain of your own ship now.
Again.
Great. Hello everyone, Kevin here to say hi to our amazing patrons. Iposk, Mary Geiselink, Ultrawave 7, Adam Wendell, Josh Gamble, and Cody Rutherford. Hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving, which is this week. But also this week, actually the day before Thanksgiving, we are doing a live stream for $10 and up patrons. It'll be Wednesday, November 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are there to play games and answer all your burning questions. It'll be great. Hope to see you there.
Make sure to check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.